So here it is. It's my first video after like maybe 10 years or more. Don't expect too much. I just decided to upload the video from Move. I have a bunch of clips from like when I placed my phone on the ground while doing my attempts. Of course, mostly to learn and to just capture as much as possible. People are not really psyched to film like 50 meters of roof climbing, but actually I have some quite cool footage from Gibe from France. Was motivated to actually film me the whole way one of my tries, so I'm very grateful for that. I think it's cool, and that's why I put it in this video, so you have the idea of the whole route. Basically all the moves are in here. Unfortunately, on the end, this was the unsuccessful try, but on the end you will see the sand. It's from the static camera where from the phone footage where I had my phone on the ground. The route is just too long to get everything in one frame. So this first part, it's like around 20 meters, let's say. It's around 8V. It's only like the intro boulder is basically gives up the whole grade, and then it's kind of like joggy climbing, but it's still very pumpy for the biceps. It's funny, when you climb it the first time you get so pumped, it's crazy, but it's basically only good holds. So it's definitely funny how you improve every try, and it's actually very important, so you get efficient enough to have on the end the chance to do the whole thing, because you basically need to do this for a warm-up. It's funny, like every try feels just better and better, and the flow you get over this part on the end feels crazy nice. Believe it or not, but I actually never really got bored of this part. It's basically, it could become in a way of just like, wow, it's so boring to climb this jaggy part at the start. I just want to get to the meat of the business like straight away. But to be honest, like almost every try I enjoyed climbing this first part. It's like nice and swingy. It's basically what I figured out, it was actually I did a little bit of fingerboarding, and then I actually went straight for a try, because it was just the perfect warm-up to get to the main thing. And somehow I really liked it. On the end, I knew this first part so well. It was just a nice wake up for the body. At this point, we are already in the second part. This is called the little better. So, this here it's still very easy. Just some like intro moves, but soon it will become like harder. And the whole thing is a 9A. It goes just on the right of the move. It finishes on the right way. But the move itself actually consists the whole hardest part of this thing, and it's already considerably harder. Here it's the last rest on this knee bar now, but then it actually starts. This crack above is looks easy, but it's like never really completely dry, and also it really matters how you do the foot positions and so on. If you do something just a little bit wrong, it's all of a sudden you're unable to breathe and you feel like slipping off. On the end, this thing had to be refined very well. On this try here, I still I struggle too much. I'm not really sure about what exactly I'm doing. it's just still pretty much intuition. I think this was like one of my first red point tries. The cruxes itself like start to feel quite easy very soon, but yeah, linking them together becomes a pain in the ass. But yeah, I mean, it's fun as hell. At this point, I'm about to start the crux of Little Better, and yeah, it's basically a kind of like a strange boulder. I mean, a lot of people are doing it in a different way. I definitely found a unique way of doing it. I don't know if it's the easiest, but for me, yeah, it definitely felt the least tiring. It was a little bit sketchy every time because yeah, I needed to do like almost like a one arm drop. You will see now, and again the foot where I put the toe hook, it's always a little bit wet, and yeah, I don't know. I basically did it almost every try. When I was doing the move, I think I felt just once when it was like super wet, but it kind of feels like you're gonna fall, but then you just somehow do it, and yeah, I mean this here it's like it was super tiring for me, but on the end it actually there was no shouting at this point yet because yeah, I mean it's if it was a struggle here already, then I had basically no chance to send the route. I mean, I was always psyched to try hard and to push higher and higher. But yeah, I mean the crux move on top is just so hard that it's basically do or break, and if you just don't have enough, you have no chance. But yeah, you need to be happy for millimeter by millimeter every try, and climbing it here during the whole route is very important to get the endurance and the right strategy. Here we're about to enter the second crux, which is quite funny. It's such a strange holds and stuff, and then it's basically just a very long span. You're stretched to the limit. You basically have to breathe out to extend the whole way, and then you basically don't see what you're doing with the feet anymore, but you need to kind of do it through the muscle memorization to get the right feet to the right place, and then it's actually a really cool swing out. Yeah, on the end it looks easy, but still, when you first time try it, it feels ridiculous. So as you see, it's almost always like kind of like boulder rest and then boulder rest, and it's just about how efficient you get at the boulders. You just have to on the end do them kind of effortlessly, and also have a good strategy with resting. You shouldn't rest too much and you shouldn't rest too little, and yeah, it's kind of like a cool game where it's not all about how well prepared are you physically, but also like yeah, it needs to be on point mentally, and yeah, it's a cool journey. So at this point we've already done one 9A, and yeah, here it's a really good rest. The feet in the shoes are starting to hurt like crazy. So yeah, this is very much present in the head, but you still need to be, I don't know, this was basically one of my biggest issues why I couldn't really fully relax. I mean, your feet are at this point like already like for more than 15 minutes in the shoes, and it starts to become annoying. But yeah, now we are about to start the second 9A, which is a bouldery 9A, or maybe I would rather call it intro into like an 8B boulder or something like that. But yeah, at this point on the sand try, I was basically feeling like no tiredness at all. I still felt like super fresh, which at this like very try we're watching now I wasn't. And yeah, I mean I was very psyched to this try. I wanted to give it my all to just see what's possible. And yeah, but when I climbed the route and then watching this was like so ambitious. I mean I had like no chance, but still, yeah, you gotta try if you wanna actually one day succeed. Yeah. Here is the last rest before the main boulder, which makes the whole grade. The knee bar is kind of strange. It's like you can't really fully relax, so it almost like feels like yeah you got a good rest before, but somehow it just like it's not super relaxing. Anyway, it's nice to get the chalk on the hands, and yeah, now the main business starts. Here looks like there's another rest on this actually quite good hold, but it looks like a jug, but it's a little bit slopey, and on the end it actually wasn't the best thing to rest too long on this thing, because here it was a crucial mistake to just keep on chalking up. But yeah, I was wishing to just get something back, which wasn't coming. Um, but yeah, that's like something. Yeah, I think like in this try I just was gaining the endurance, I guess. So here we go. This is the footage from my sand try. I told you not to expect too much. It's the static shot from my phone on the ground, trying to capture as much of the route as possible. Since this clip is already zoomed in quite a bit, I didn't want to cut and zoom even more. So if you want to see like closer actions, just zoom in. And yeah, I just want to leave it as raw as possible. Here you will be able to see now how much more relaxed I'm on this knee bar. This was very crucial. I it was like not a mistake from the tries before, but you actually need to become better in it. It's every try you find like little tricks to get it more comfortable, and also your calf actually needs to become stronger. And yeah, on the end, getting super relaxed here was the most important thing. So I had another like little idea in my head on my sand try, that if I get rid of my other knee pad which I didn't use anymore, I'll be lighter and more agile. I do believe this actually helped, to be honest, because I really kind of hate to have knee pads on. They do open up a nice skill and new possibilities of movements in the wall, but still I really enjoy being free, like, and yeah, I don't know, somehow it felt like way better to get rid of this one knee pad, and just because of that I felt like so much more lighter in the crux. so funny, but at this point I got like everything was going really well, but at one like I got the better hold already, but like a little bit strangely, and I got like flash pumped instantaneously, so I had to match for a second and cross first, because this like spike here is with the right arm is quite good, but still I got it a bit wrong, and I was like, oh man, like all is so good, like, and I'm gonna mess it up now or something. But luckily, like, yeah, I could extend, like, calm myself down and like finish this thing. But to be honest, like this last part, like for everyone else, I mean, for all the other repeaters, it felt like super easy. Somehow for me, it was still like, I could totally imagine myself falling here. On some of my working tries, I many times actually got, like, when I was doing the links from, like, let's say from the good rest down low, I got really pumped at this point. Here I can stop the comments because, like, I don't know what was wrong with my head, but when I clicked the chain I had to do the commentary on the wall already, so I will be quiet now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not much, but maybe it's helpful for at least for somebody who tries to repeat this thing as well. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.